Thank you all so much for tuning in during the break. And as that is said, everyone gets a long rest. But
Thank
Kailu ends up waking up first in the tree. She realizes she wants to talk to Eldarian, who she knows is going to be awake, and Kars being on the roof, kind of overlooking Onyx on his hippogriff sleeping in an alley, and Kailu sleeping in the tree. He notices that Kailu gets up. As Kailu starts to make her way inside, Kars, do you follow, or do you...
I won't go inside, but he's just focused on where she is and where Onyx is, and if he catches glance of her through any of the windows or anything like that, he'll just make a mental note. He just wants to know where his party is.
She's definitely not hiding anything, so you would probably see her walk past a window or two.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't think she was doing anything shady. This is more of like a... Every new city we go to, Cars always does this with everyone. And Kailu's like, I want to sleep outside. So he's like, okay, fuck.
Hannah got the fate dice, right?
Oh, yeah.
Obviously.
Congratulations, Hannah. What was the number?
238.
Jesus Christ.
238 bits towards your
God.
fate. Congratulations.
Y'all.
Is that the record?
Do I get a sticker or something?
It is the record right
Gold
now.
You
star?
should definitely get a sticker.
I feel like I should
113.
definitely get a sticker.
I have all the numbers here.
The next
Sorry.
emoji chance we get, with your permission, we will put the barbarian you in there.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
that was
yeah.
me.
So
Oh,
long as
yeah.
are you able to like credit artist or something like that on your channel?
Yeah, we can do it in the name.
Yeah.
It could be like
Yeah,
in the
perfect.
name of the emoji. If you want to just DM me it, and then we'll...
Yeah, absolutely. I'll send that over now.
Hell yeah.
Oh, that's so cute. I love that.
We love our art community.
We do.
Yeah, we do.
So, Kailu, as you walk
The
inside,
best.
make your way up the stairs, and you are peering into bedrooms, or how do you try to find Eldarian? Because you walk up the first flight of stairs, and there's about 30 to 40 different rooms he could have been in.
Well, I did say before she went out to go make her tree, she waited inside to see which party members went to which rooms so that she would know where they were at.
Okay.
So she would just like probably know, like having seen him go into a room.
All right, and so you find the room that he's in, Eldarian. Are you awake at this time, or would you have tried to just lie back down for a minute until everyone else was awake?
I think he was restless like the whole night. I think he was like in and out of sleep, having nightmares, and like when there's a knock on his door, it doesn't take very long to answer. Oh, hi, Kylie. What?
So, could I come in? I wanted to have a little conversation about the library.
Yeah.
If that's okay.
Yeah, that's fine. Come on in.
Come on in. Find a chair. If there is like two chairs, if there's not two chairs, she'll just stand awkwardly so that you can have the chair.
If there's only one chair, I think he like sits down on the edge of the bed and like gestures to the chair. But if there's two chairs, it's just sit at the two chairs.
Right.
But however, the DM wants to tell us about this room.
So you walk into the room, and it is a beautiful room. I mean, there is a perfectly made bed with steel framework and a nice, probably some sort of close by animal for the fur of the mattress. There's a little tiny fireplace that connects to the downstairs fireplace. As the flames kind of move up the chimney, there's a nice little cage to hold onto it in case you'd want to cook anything, surrounded in stone. The floor is made of wood, as this higher building is. There is only one window on the end of his room to the right side of his bed. And underneath that window is a nightstand with an empty drawer in case you were staying here for a while and need to put some stuff away. And in the very corner of his room, as soon as you walk in, there is a lounging chair.
Okay.
Okay.
He sits on the bed and like holds out his hand to the chair for you.
She'd take a seat, all polite like.
What? Go ahead.
Well, first, I wanted to apologize again for how I behaved. I was really prepared for the situation to happen, and you've been nothing but kind and helpful, and I don't want you to think that I'm not grateful for you having come along with the party and for it's a big deal having taken the type of risk that you did. And, oh no, my internet. Okay, well, if I need my sheet, I can't roll anything. Sorry, guys. Well, it was a really big risk, what you did, breaking Saphira's hold on you. And I commend you for it. I don't know that I would have been as brave in your situation, but you did break the hold, and you did so that you wouldn't have to harm me or worry about the other party members, and that means quite a bit. So thank you.
You're welcome. I well, I don't really know what to say about it. Like, it was... It may not seem like much, but this is the first night's sleep in a bed that I've had in 100 years that the only voice in my mind was mine. 100 years of hearing that bitch's voice constantly. I don't know, like, it's so weird to just be me, and I don't know how to handle it, honestly. And as far as killing you, I didn't want to. And being forced to potentially do it, I just couldn't bring myself, and I knew the only way to break free was to go into the void, and I don't blame you for the way you reacted. If I had seen a shadowy version of my greatest enemy coming out of one of my allies, I would have ran probably as well. So, there's no hard feelings there.
Well, that's good. That does make me feel a little better about things. I'm glad I could have the opportunity to give you that freedom. I can't imagine how crowded your head must have been having more than one voice in there.
You don't want to know. It's weird, right? Like, the last memory that was just mine was when me and the other three tried to fight her. And then, after coming back out of the void, my head was clear. It's surreal. I almost was afraid to go to sleep last night for fear that I'd wake up and that would all be a dream. And that I'm still not me.
Well, as far as I can tell, you're you. Although I don't know if that means much, since I don't really know of who you could have been before.
It was so long ago that it's almost hard to remember who I was, so I guess I get to relearn who I am now?
Well, I know you do have a goal, but there's always room for exploring that. And if I can be of help in any way for that reason or any other, then let me know. I'm always happy to help.
I appreciate it, but I think we need to focus on what we're doing here first, and then once
yes.
all of this is over, maybe I can finally just rest.
I did have a little bit of a question about the other horsemen. Do you know who they are? Can you remember?
DM?
Roll me history with advantage.
Asking the big questions now.
Yeah.
Shit's getting serious.
That is going to be a 14.
You would you'd recall that one of the other horsemen that Kailu was mentioning quite some, being the horseman of resurrection, was indeed Cobblestone. But what you recall was the brainwashing spell that happened to you didn't work for Cobblestone. He was free of it.
Oh, so he's just a son of a bitch on his own. Okay.
Oh.
That's not at all what Eldarion remembers. He remembers refusing every single time. Hence why he became the monster he is. Hence why there are clones of him. Never once has the party faced Cobblestone yet. They were all just variants of the original horseman. Eldarion, the last time you saw him was being dragged by the throat of by Saphira's hand to the Dark Castle, and in hopes she can make some sort of experiment. And if Eldarion recalls this information, Kailu, you would remember the party telling you stories about Sector C, where they went to save Nar, how there was lab experiments where they were turning people into these fake werewolves. And
All of that.
Yeah, all of that and more.
She's just like, Gets her book out real quick to make a couple of notes so that she doesn't forget about the fact of all these things connecting. Well, that's certainly concerning. Thank you. I'm sure it'll be helpful in the future to know that the things that we've been facing weren't actually Cobblestone. Of course, I don't really know the man, so I can't speak on if he's good or not, but it's nice to know that he's not actually responsible for these things. Probably.
100 years ago, he was my friend. So, I don't know if he's still my friend or not. It's hard to tell.
Well, I think he probably still would be, if it's any consolation.
I don't know. If he's still alive, if the original him is still alive and trapped in the Dark Castle after all these years, I kind of would prefer him to be dead than have to go through that.
Ah, the brutal truth.
Yeah, I can't imagine dealing with something like being an experimentation would be gentle or easy or fun. Of course, I've never seen the werewolf experiments that I've told you about, but as far as I know, and as far as I believe, they're a little bit of an abomination.
Well, if we ever run into any of them, I guess we'll take care of them.
Oh, absolutely. Things like that need to be put down that are against the natural order.
Oh, and by the way, it's been bothering me all night. You and I could easily take any of them.
Oh, God.
Easily. Don't sell yourself short. You're like a wickedly powerful druid. You are amazing. You could take any of them in a fight.
You go,
And
girl.
if you and I could take any of the two of them together in a fight, don't let them gaslight you into thinking you couldn't.
Well, I do appreciate the thought, and it's always nice to have more people who think I'm capable. I just don't know. I would feel terribly bad hurting anyone. I know we're all just party members, and Rubio and I really are family, but they're my family. I care about them. I don't want to hurt them. I don't want to hurt you. And I don't really like fighting unless it's necessary.
That's fair. That's fair. But anyway, so I think that's, if it's okay with you, I'd like to be done talking now.
And as that
of
said,
course.
everyone else starts to emerge from being asleep. And Onyx, you are the first one, and you feel something below your feet. You're feeling a rumbling of some kind. And slowly it gets worse and worse and worse. It's like an earthquake you've never felt before. And everyone in the tavern starts feeling this in their beds. You're getting pushed out of your bed. I need everyone to roll me initiative.
Oh, okay.
Don't even know what
That's
it is
the
yet. Just no
Initiative
hints.
first thing in the morning.
Rumble initiative.
Ooh.
Wow. I
That
rolled a
was
1 for
that
a
was
3.
a Great initiative.
I'm not
I-
sure if I'm there, but I rolled a nat 20.
You are on.
I
Rolled opposites.
rolled 20. Natural 20 for you too.
Quite a bad number, but I
I
did
fucking
roll.
love-
Yeah, based off my initiative, Rubio just sleeps in.
I'm
Sleeps
not
next to
right?
it.
It's okay. Kailu is also very slow to act because I rolled a 5 plus 1, so
Cars was awake from the beginning.
So Cars has a 30 initiative then.
Yeah.
God.
Jesus fucking Christ! Like, give it a rest.
Listen, I have one thing that I like. It is initiative.
I'm
It's
one
on
thing
site.
I'm good at.
Raven Raven got a
That's
24.
Thank you.
No, go away.
I built
Eldarian,
my
what'd you get?
feats to go first, guys.
16.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
At least
Rubio, what'd you
Eldarian
get? I know you sent it,
is
but
pretty good at it.
A
3.
3.
I've gone last initiative 4 times in a row, I think.
With a 3 Rubio, you'd actually get to go till next fight.
Eldarian,
Most likely, that's what
Eldarian,
happens.
I think he went
Onyx,
before
what are
me.
your
Plus 1.
dexterities?
16.
Same.
Reroll.
Bro,
Rollies.
Rollies.
Hannah, what's your
I'm so sorry.
what's your plus
I'll
to
be right
initiative?
back.
My plus
15.
initiative is 3.
I rolled
Oh.
a 6. So, Eldarian's first
Okay.
before me.
So first on the order, Cars, you feeling this rumbling, you can see the ground start to kind of open up in a way. It's like something is tunneling and digging underneath the ground at the very center of the open plains in front of the tavern. What are you doing?
I feel I feel the tunneling on the
Oh,
roof.
you're on the roof and you feel it crazy.
Jesus. Okay.
Everything's
Is there
fine.
Everything's fine. Is there a central place or like, can I locate potentially where the center of this rumbling is coming from? Like, is it? You said you described it as almost like it's moving.
Yeah, here, I'll highlight it. for
Can
you.
I center it?
Looking for the epicenter.
I'm looking for where it's gonna merge potentially.
I will make you something. You see this? to say the least.
Sandworms.
Okay, that's where like the most
Yeah.
tremblings happen. Sure. Not knowing yet if Onyx is awake because I had come to the other side of the roof. I'm just gonna yell out. I need your shields now. Onyx, to the front. And I'm going to. So how far up would you say the third floor is? Like 30 feet, something like
Yep.
that.
30, 40 feet if you're on the very tip.
Okay, I'm gonna fly.
Raven's
30
window's open, by the way.
I don't know what. Would I see? Would I see his window? Would I?
I
don't know
free
where-
action. Roll me investigations. To see if you would
11?
notice that. Oh. Yeah, sure.
Okay. Sure. So what I'll do then is if I call to Onyx, I'll fly to Raven's window then, and kind of get in and like kind of squat in his window. Good. You're awake.
Oh yeah, no, I'm up. Do you feel it too?
Yep. We need to go.
Right, yeah,
and I'm
real
gonna put my
quick.
hand out.
Yeah, okay, so as Raven clasps Cars' hand, he's gonna cast Longstrider on Cars, which boosts your speed by 10 feet for an hour.
You
Non-concentration.
son of a bitch. I'm in.
You son of a bitch.
You son of a bitch.
All right, yeah. So that's what I'll do on my turn. I'll find Raven. I've called out to Onyx, and I will grasp the Dragonborn's hand.
What's your
All
speed
right,
now?
and that is
Oh, and I'll activate Gust of Wind. Sorry. So
very nice. So, and as Cars flies from the roof, going to Raven's window. Rest of the hands. Raven. what do you
75,
do with
Raven.
Sabira on deck.
Yeah.
Raven is going to mark off a spell slot. Right. Well, since he's got Cars clasped in hand, he's going to light his axe, and as soon as he sees something, he's going to rage, and they're going to get ready to fuck shit up. Just to put everything bluntly.
Love it.
Alright, got the map on now.
And Sabira, I do have a question for you. Did you stay at the tavern last night, or were you going back to your barracks?
I imagine I went back to my quarters and then woke up early and came.
Yeah, so you'd be on the other side, and you would see this giant rumbling opening up. I need you to roll me history as a free action.
Okay.
Oh, Raven's been itching for a fight there.
Oh, DM, not to be that guy, but the tree has now disappeared because I turned my staff back into a staff.
14 on history.
14 on history. You would remember hearing a lot of orders from Tugbai's city army and also Nordor's city army that there is an overfloodage of purple worms, and it's as if they are being coordinated.
Yeah, we've heard of. We've. In fairness, he warned us like 3 episodes ago.
He did. It's fair.
All right, cool.
I want the toxins.
Lovely. All right. Ooh, I'm trying to think of what I know about purple worms, and all that lovely shit. Roger. All right. So I can see the place. I can't see the creature yet.
No.
All right. Cool. I'm going to run as far as I can. Ooh, actually, I'm trying to look at my stuff. I'm going to simply run to the tavern to try and alert the others as to what is about to happen. My speed is 30, so I don't know how far I can get.
You can use this. About yay far.
Yeah, I basically book it as. Hold on, it's so loading for me. Yeah, I use my full movement, to get to the door, and then on my bonus action, I'm going to. I think I'm probably going to conjure my spiritual weapon, just to have it there. Just in advance.
Did she run under Cars and Raven, DM?
Yeah. You
Just
guys
slide.
are on
Oh, we're like 30 feet
All
up, I
right,
think.
and Eldarian, as
Yeah.
you're waking up, you're still in the room with Kylo. You feeling this immense rumbling happen, and from the outside of your window, you can see this immersion of gravel and dirt just start to peer open and fall into a hole that's being created by something. What do the two of you do? I mean, what do you do? More specifically?
Eldarian instantly sprouts his dragon wings and just reaches out his hand to Kylo and was like, "Let's go out the window."
Do you trust me?
I mean, gee, okay, here we go.
And we're gonna fly out the window and hover in the air.
I like how Eldarian was like, I just don't think, I just want to be quiet for a second. And DM went, okay.
Quiet this, yeah.
You want
No.
time to think? Maybe not.
Onyx, you're still outside on your griffin. You're seeing everything unfold, and Kylo, you're on deck.
I have
What are you
control
doing,
the
Onyx?
griffin, please.
No, I want to control the griffin.
No, you don't.
Why can't we just work together on this?
No.
It's my spell. It's my
Okay.
spell slot.
Well,
My
here you
glyph.
go. Here you
I only
go.
have a
your
couple of
griffin.
them. I need my. Yeah, we're gonna fly about 40 feet.
Isaac, Griffin
like-
so squishy.
20
Oh,
feet off the ground. You just hover there.
Hey, Onyx.
As Onyx
Oh, hey, guys.
lands, do you land down or hover?
I'm hovering.
And as Onyx starts to hover above that area, below Onyx's feet, you can see some of the tunnelage being created moves from the general sector, moving right underneath him.
I'm going to
Fastball special,
action.
cars. Fastball special.
I'm ready.
Do my thingy. Sacred weapon to give me a +5 on attack rolls. You know, you gotta get the buffs.
Nice.
That's my action. Bonus action, I'm casting a divine favor on myself.
And as Onyx flies above the area, his sword lights up, his body lights up. Kailu, being with Eldarian, what are you doing?
Okay, so I can see the whole of the field now because we've been flown outside, right?
Yes.
And I can see the worms that are popping up, or like the things that are actually causing problems.
You haven't heard Sabira yell about it. The Raven and Cars did, but the two of you didn't.
Okay.
This
Okay.
is a massive building. So you just see tunnelage.
All right. So
Oh, wait.
seeing
Because of your... Wait, one sec. Because of the void...
my bracelet.
Yeah. You can't hear any languages. You can't hear any talking, but you can sense the noises and the grunts are more so something calling for their mother.
Oh, that feels terrible. Okay.
I'm sure that's gonna end well.
And is that your turn?
No. Oh my god, dude. Oh god. Now I'm not sure what I want to do because that makes me feel bad if I do what I was gonna do.
It's all fun and games till the mom shows up.
Shit.
You know what? I think I'm gonna commit to what I was gonna do because this feels like a situation that I probably won't be able to get under control, even if there are creatures involved. And I'm going to summon an earth elemental.
Ooh.
Which is this one. That spell slot. There we go. But I'm just gonna be like, hang out. Don't do anything scary yet. Oh man. I am gonna tell Eldarian and because I assume I can see Onyx out here. I'm gonna tell both of them. Those are babies. We're looking for a mother now.
What does it look like? I don't know what the hell's attacking.
It's bigger. I assume it's probably bigger. Do I know what creature is burrowing through?
You do not. You can...
Alright, I didn't think I did.
No.
Yeah, and then I guess I'm gonna wait. Is what I'm gonna do. For something else to happen.
Okay. So, Rubio being woken up to the rumbling, hearing everyone calling out, shouting. You can't quite make out what they're saying, but you could probably see from your window people flying around. And you can feel like a massive, massive earthquake.
Well, in Rubio's fashion, he's gonna get up, already dressed. He just wears the robe. And, I think he's just going to casually walk downstairs like nothing's happening, like typical day for Rubio. It's always chaos. He's gonna walk down to the bar. Is anyone still in the tavern, or is everyone outside?
Everyone at this point would be outside on the roof.
He's gonna look for like a half-drinking mug of ale, just grab it casually and walk like slowly outside. Stand like right outside the exit, do like a big stretch, and just kind of sip and look around like, what the and just drink. Do I see like any creatures yet, or?
At this point, no.
Okay. When I walk out of the tavern, who's the first I see?
You'd see Onyx hovering above on his hippogriff, shining like a light, and his amazing armor with this animated shield just hovering around him. He is your knight to your kingdom.
And apparently the sun in the sky. I'll like shield my eyes and be like, "Oi, Onyx, what are we dealing with?"
I don't know. Nobody's told me nothing except they're babies.
Are they big babies? Like, what are we doing? Monsters? Like, what? What do you mean, babies?
That's as much. I'm giving you all the info I got, man. I'm not holding anything back.
I'm not morally inclined to kill babies, Onyx. I don't think I could bring myself to do it.
Yeah, me neither. So that's
Confused
why I'm up
Rubio,
here.
confused
Shout it
Rubio
out.
goes and looks for the rest of the party, not sure what's happening.
You can look
All
up
you
on
gotta
the
do is
roof,
look up.
probably 30 feet up. To the left is Sabira underneath the kind of roofs hang off of the name of stuff. Input the name
man.
there. You see everyone kind of standing above there, prepared for something to emerge.
Some sort of battle, hey? Okay, as a bonus, actually, because he kind of assumes what's coming. It's not going to be a handshake and a conversation. It's going to be Eldritch Blasts. He's going to activate Tasha's otherworldly guise. And when his wings sprout, because of my like new Blood Hunter thing, every time I activate this kind of shit, I look really evil now. Like, I look kind of like Asmodeus does when I activate this stuff. So, it's more of a visual effect, but I will stretch out my wings, flap however distance up towards the group on the roof, and say in normal tone, despite my look, "What's going on? Onyx said something about babies, now I've got to fly up here and figure out what the hell is everyone jibbering and jabbing about. Are we fighting or not?"
Duh.
And Rubio,
That's all I'm
is
gonna
that your
do.
turn? And as
Yeah.
Rubio does that, in set exact moment he says that, a purple wormling comes emerging out of the ground,
boy.
and not just here. You can hear screaming and buildings collapsing all over Dragon City. The entire city is attacked by these things. But only 2 wormlings appear in front of you, but there is still rumbling happening, probably 60 feet away from you guys. And Karst, it is your turn with Raven on deck. What do you do now?
Seeing the 2 and then hearing the others, I'm gonna call down, Sabir, what do your people do for something like this? I can get to others, but
Sabira kind of looks at the ground, looks at the shaking. She goes, "The goals will be on all over the city. Attack the mother. Take care of the babies if they start causing trouble." She racks her and she can close her eyes. She's like, "The worms are attracted to noises. If you can draw it away from civilians, that's the way to go. Make an explosion in a place where they can hear it. They've got tremor sense."
L, you're up.
Eldritch Blast, anyone?
Okay.
Just all of my
That's
spells.
good to hear. You want to do something fucked up, Raven?
Yep.
Get on. And he's gonna turn around and like plant his feet on the window, and it's just, basically picking you up. I'm going to dash as my bonus action. I have 150 feet of movement.
Jesus.
Actually, bonus action. I'm gonna drink a potion of haste instead of the dash. Now I have 150 feet of movement.
Wow.
300 if you dash.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Because
Where
fuck
are
you,
you?
that's why.
Where are you
That's
heading?
Everywhere.
I-
He's everywhere.
I am going to fly to the central point of this city. Or actually, where are we on the map itself? Are we towards the
got you.
edge?
I
I'm not familiar with the city yet. I see. Okay. Based on what I know, where's the main gate of the city? Is it like from? I'm just not familiar.
The main gate, the way you guys would mainly come
Okay.
in would be between Silver Tower and Emerald Grove. The center would be the massive castle. You notice,
Okay.
though, you're on a big hill, so going downhill, you'd probably be able to get there a little faster.
Okay. What I'll do then is from where we are, I'm going to fly towards the main gate. My idea is to get away from the city. And I don't know how far it's going to be. I can move relatively quickly now. I just don't know how far away this map is in terms of squared. So just let me know.
You know what? You said 150 with your bonus, with your action as dashing. That would be
With the potion.
200. So it would take you 2 turns.
Okay, so then halfway there, so I'll dash and I'll look to Raven and say, I have a few barrels in my bag. We can explode them by the gate. Draw everybody to us. It'll be a bloodbath for us.
As
Less
long as
civilians
innocent
that way.
people don't get hurt, I'm cool with it.
Deal. So I'll potion and dash. That gets me 300 for this turn, and then the next turn I should be able to get to the gate.
Okay.
Okay.
Damn.
Fast boy.
Fast as. What did we
Man.
say? Fuck.
Fucking suicide mission for Raven and Cars.
Yeah. Good luck, boys. We go to Raven. Raven, are you just going to hold action, or what are you doing while you're on here? Perfect. Sabira, you are going
Broking my-
Telparian on deck. You still have 2. You right in front of you is a purple wormling. This thing is probably, I'd say, 30 to 45 feet long. It is massively big, 5 feet in diameter,
Correct.
with a mouth just filled with tunnels of teeth, and it's looking directly at you.
Okay.
What do you do?
All right. I am. Okay. Oh God, just turn to my direction. Lord. Okay. So I have a question, and I know this is largely up to DMs. And I think I've asked you it before, but do you allow Divine Smite while raging? Because there's a lot of discourse about that. You don't? Okay, that's fine.
It's a spell.
Technically, it's a class feature that uses
Is
spell
it?
slots. It is.
Give me 1 sec.
I looked this up before I made this character. But it's also DM's rules.
Yeah.
So
Right. Like if I was the DM, I'd probably rule it as like a concentration type deal for one or the other. Probably a concentration for the rage. At
I
least.
just let it happen.
the concentration for the rage is usually determined by getting hurt or causing damage. So that's
Yeah.
technically the kind of concentration rules around rage. But yes, so technically Divine Smite is
know
a
what?
class
You know what?
feature that uses
You know what?
spells.
You know what? I'll allow it, but on one condition.
Okay.
If you Divine Smite while raging, you're fine. But if you try to do it again, your rage will drop.
Okay.
Almost like an instant concentration fail in a sense.
Basically.
All right.
So you can
Cool.
rage again afterwards as a bonus action. So
All
I
right.
did well.
Noted.
Noted.
All right. So
Oh, what's
for this round, I'm not going to rage. I am simply going to try and. Am I within 15 feet of this thing?
you are within 5 feet of this thing.
Okay.
Oh.
I would really love if it made a strength saving throw.
Okay.
I like how from the party's
That
perspective,
will be a
it looks-
14.
All right. So it passes. That's fine. So nothing happens. That's cool. I'm just going to run and try and jump on this thing with my dagger and like smack the crap out of it. All right. Let me quickly roll for that.
8 seconds is all you need.
How we looking? Oh, looking fine. All right.
Nice.
Yeah, I imagine a 29 hits, right?
Yeah.
Cool.
He
It just
said-
barely hits.
He said nope,
Just
I just
barely
log
hits.
off right now.
Alright, cool. Let me just... So I can technically attack 4
Those
times. I'll just
babies.
roll those all quickly, back to back to back.
Let's do
Right. So, does a 25 hit?
it. It hits.
Okay. What about a 21?
That hits.
Right, and... a 15.
Surprisingly, that hits. These are babies.
Oh yeah, this baby's getting fucked up. Okay, great. Alright, so
Babies.
first of all, I get 1, 2, 3, So let me quickly
Snakes
do all of
get
that.
wrecked.
1, 2, 3, 4 for my dagger. Slay. So that's 13 from the dagger itself. And then spiritual weapon is another 1d8 plus 1. Sorry, let me just... Da-da-da. Alright, that's fine. That's just an extra 15. And then I get improved divine smite as well, which I will just roll over here.
God,
For
Raven's
a total
missing it.
of... Dun-dun-dun.
Oh no, you're not yet.
Oh,
30,
cars.
3, 4.
Brothers,
Yeah,
brothers
just,
in arms.
you know,
man.
just... we're gonna do 20 damage on it. And then... as a bonus action... No, actually my spiritual weapon is my bonus action. So yeah, I just... I stab this thing for 20 damage.
Okay. That's it with all the okay. So as you stab it, 20 damage. It's still doing good, but it's hurt still. It's quite literally a baby. And Eldarian, as you see Sabira attack this purple wormling, what do you do?
Eldarian is gonna ask Kailu real quick. You said those are babies, correct?
They're looking for a mother at the very least.
Do you think the mother could control them if we found it? Do you think the mother's here?
Oh, I'm so sorry. It was
What?
40 damage. Because I forgot to add
Oh.
all the pluses.
So
Apologies.
instead of her just
I have a
stabbing it and
plus five on
killing
top
it,
of it,
that's
yeah.
why I was making sure. I was like, you said a lot. And yeah,
I'm
so
sorry.
you
I didn't
see
add any of the
Sabira
bonuses
stab
I
it,
actually have.
and Sabira. So how do you kill this thing then?
Oh, I just sink it right through the center of the skull. I just twist. Like you do like lobsters.
Yeah. So the blade goes in, she turns it, and the magic of the blade kind of explodes the brain of this worm, and as she pulls it out, it drops down dead, fumulating of blood just pouring out of that wound. And Eldarian, what do you do? There's
He
still one
continue.
right below.
He just kind of continues the conversation. If I were to let you on the ground, could you find the mother?
I don't know, DM. Because I assume now that I know what creature we're facing, I assume I've possibly read about them before.
You can roll me history. Actually, no. You can roll me nature with advantage to find out.
Okay.
Oh.
Role playing during
Uh,
combat. I apologize
Yeah.
to all you combat junkies.
We do shit different here.
It's
No,
cool.
okay,
Cars
so
and
it's my
Raven are
turn.
basically on a victory or Valhalla
Okay, so-
kind of thing.
You guys act like
doing
I
some quick
couldn't
math,
catch
hold
up
on.
to you in one turn
Oh, that's
and
a
go
soft
farther.
20?
I can.
Soft funny.
I have my
A
ways.
dirty 20, if
Soft
you will.
20. You know that if you get to the purple worm, you could get to it. 100% you could. There's no guarantee that you can control it. You could try, but there's no guarantee. And you know that for a fact. So it's up to you what you do with that knowledge.
Okay. So then I'll be honest with him. Well, I could definitely get to it if you put me on the ground. I could for sure get to it, but I can't make any promises that I'd successfully get it to be friendly.
I can take care of the controlling it. You just need to find it.
Oh, okay. Well then, yes, I can do that.
Okay. He's gonna drop on the ground. Very begrudgingly, he's going to attack the one that's over by Onyx. He's not happy about it, but he's going to.
I like how the moment that Kailu's like, "These are babies," everyone's like, "Oh, now I feel bad about killing it." Except for Sabira.
I didn't know what
Sabira's like,
babies
"No,
they
no, no,
were.
it's dead."
Fuck them kids. Sorry.
Look around.
Oh, yeah.
Don't flip that.
Too late.
Out of
Oh.
context.
Don't do it.
So as he
One
gets
foot.
to the ground, he's
Highlight
gonna
now.
cast Magic Missile,
Damn it.
which is which one of those? You add a dart for every level, so that is 4 normal darts, second, third, fourth, fifth. So 8 d4s.
Magic
They
missile.
just-
Not a lot of damage, but it always hits.
It always hits. So we got 8d4 plus 8.
Just like Nard.
Alright, so that is... Let's see, that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 18, 19... 19 plus 8 is
27.
that.
So all these magic missiles start coming, flooding out of Eldarian's hands, smacking onto the purple wormling that's below Onyx. But even though the damage is still pretty high, that thing is still standing strong, ready to take down Eldarian. You could tell that this one looks a little older than the one Sabira just killed.
And at the end of Eldarian's turn, he's just gonna look at Kylo and be like, I don't want to kill a bunch of babies. Find the mom.
Give us a sec.
It's the poison.
And that's it. My turn's over.
Okay, Onyx. With the purple worm on deck, what are you doing?
I'll go down. I'll fly down and do a couple little hits on this bad boy. I have a plus 15 to hit. So 15 plus 7 for the first hit.
So 22.
22. That hits.
22 hits.
I'll save my smites. Oh shit. I dropped the die.
Cars on the plus side, at least we
Oh,
brought
no.
healers with us. Oh, wait.
Oh, wait. We don't need them.
Blood healers.
9, 12,
Kylo just cries in a corner.
19,
What man?
23,
Rip.
27, 29
transport.
damage.
Elle has a crazy idea.
Oh, yeah, shit.
Oh, do
I'm
you?
so excited to be a part of this idea. Like, he's already putting it in motion,
Lord.
and like, if you weren't going to, I was going to suggest a course of action to at least gain the attention around us, but I want to go with your idea first, because this sounds fun. I'm into it.
Me and Cars got the attention. Just give us a sec.
Yep.
29
I'm
damage.
curious what they're going to do, too.
29 points of
Yeah.
damage. How do you do it?
Just sweet fly down and give it a clean chop.
I love your creativity.
Okay, here's what I do is
My
I
turn.
fly down and I jump down, I land right on it, and I do a cool hero landing with my sword planted right in his skull, and I sink it deeper and twist until finally its head flops off.
That was way better. I like
Usually-
that.
Usually that type of landing is like real hard on the knees, but it was real cushiony on that one.
Because
Yeah,
of
that
such a
worm.
gruesome, because of such a absolute gruesome description, there are 2 more purple wormlings that appear from probably 30 paces away from Onyx and Sabira and Rubio, and they're furious. You can hear them shouting and being pissed off for the screech that one purple wormling had probably made from that decapitation was foul. And
My turn's not over. I still have 2
Oh.
attacks.
Mhm.
Sorry,
there
Brad.
we go.
Actually,
I'm gonna.
Hurry up,
Me and my griffin gonna swing over. I assume they take up that whole 10 foot, so I'm like within range right there, right?
Yeah, sure.
Okay,
I measured it.
gotta make sure. 8 plus 15, 23.
23 hits.
I'm gonna pump a level 1 divine smite in this bad boy. Oh, that dice was janked. Oh, that fell on the floor. 1, 4, 5, 7, 8, 16, 24, 28, 29, 31 damage.
Nice.
And then I got one more attack in me.
You cleave at this purple wormling as it comes out of the ground, fierce and angry.
Yacha. 18 plus 15.
Cow.
18 plus 15. I'd say that
I
hits.
think that might hit just a little bit.
Just a
I'm
little
not-
bit.
I'm not pumping this one. 1, 2, 3, 8, 12, 13. What's that? That's also an 8. 13, 19, 27 on that one. 27 damage.
Okay. And as you cleave it once more, expecting it to come straight off, it doesn't. This purple wormling is standing much stronger than the last two.
That's fine. No, bonus section. That's me.
That's you and Kailu.
Me.
It is your turn
Okay.
with Rubio on deck.
Boy.
Well, I'm gonna drop down on the ground and do what we kind of real quick spitball. Kailu is going to attempt to try to locate the mother worm based on all that she knows currently, and also possibly a spell if I have what I think I have, maybe. Ooh, no, because it wouldn't be considered an animal, would it? I think a worm's actually like a beast or a monster, specifically.
Monster.
Yeah, okay, so that won't work. Yeah, so I guess... actually... it's a concentration spell. You know what? It's worth it. It's worth it. I'm gonna drop concentration on the Earth Elemental. Technically a waste of a spell slot, but like, you know, it's fine. And then I'm gonna cast 5th level Scrying. To try and figure out if I can make out like where exactly that creature is based on what I see from that. It has to make a wisdom save. Okay, so technically I think it gets a +3 to this save, if I'm reading this right, because I have secondhand knowledge of it. Like, I've heard of, like, I know conceivably that the target is there, which is a +5, but I also know the likeness or picture of it, so that is a -2, so I think it only gets a +3.
Okay, that'd be 7.
Yeah, whoa, it fails. So okay, hold on. Saving throw is modified by how well you know it.
Are you using Scrying spell?
Yes, but it says
Look at
a
the casting
particular
time.
creature. Oh no! Alright, never mind.
At
I
least
didn't
keep
realize
your
it took
spell
10
slot
minutes.
back.
Alright, yeah,
Pardon
at
me.
least I keep my spell slot. Okay, well, never mind. Okay, hold on.
Didn't know it'd be so hard for you to find the purple worm. I thought druids
Tragic.
had stuff.
I mean,
Eldarian thought druids had that type of stuff.
well,
That's classist,
there's no
El.
plants.
You can turn into a
There's
beard.
there's literally no greenery here, so I don't know that I could locate a plant or talk to a plant or talk to something that would give me the information I need.
You could cast the unicorn thing.
Yeah, but that
Just in
how
cases.
is
Does that heal
hold
people?
on. I mean, it does.
Gives you something. You would know that you're as you're trying to scour your brain, trying to figure out how to summon this or figure out where this purple worm is. You remember the 2 amigos going on a suicidal mission to draw it out.
Yeah.
Which goes back to the plan that I was kind of considering anyway. But I guess since they're going to go try to draw it out, Kailu's going to go race after them. You know what? Actually, what we're going to do, because they're way fucking ahead of me at this point, like, at the very least, I know cars, like, took the fuck off. It's like I'm bouncing. Bye. Let's see. That's not bad. That could get me close.
I could catch up to them in my next turn.
Okay.
Wow.
Ooh, that's even better. All right, so I'm gonna use my I'm gonna use a wild shape as an action, and then bonus action use my full as a dash, and fly as a giant eagle I believe the math to that comes out as 140 feet
Okay.
with my dash in their direction.
All right.
I'm
So-
trying to keep up with cars because I know he can zip on through anywhere.
Perfect. So as Kailu kind of looks around
Yes.
Eldari and you see her trying to figure it out,
Main
turn
speed.
into an eagle and just take off.
Well, that was effective.
Rubio,
Hello.
what are you going to be doing with
We're
cars
getting it.
on deck?
I'll give you one guess.
Bad things. I don't know. There's a lot that you can do. I don't know.
I'm a warlock, motherfucker. It's Eldritch Blast time. I'm just gonna target the closest worm to me and just fire as many as I can at it. Either of these are heavily damaged yet?
The
Or is
one
it-
closest to Onyx is pretty damaged.
I'll focus on the one that isn't then, because I have full faith in him. I'm going to use my 2 attacks from Tasha's for 2 volleys of Eldritch Blast, and then I'm gonna, on my bonus action, use my bracers for a 3rd. Classic, as always. So first volley, 15.
Okay. That's
To hit.
that does not hit.
26 on the second.
That hits.
Cool. And then for the third of the first volley, it would be a 19.
That hits.
Cool. So 2 hit. 1, 2. So that is a total of 23 damage for the first volley. Alright, second volley. 19,
That hits.
17,
That hits.
and 14.
That does not hit.
Okay, so 2 land, 1, 14, 2. Oh, not bad. So 27 for the second volley and the final volley. First one is a 24. Second one is a 23. And last one's a 25. So based off the previous, I'm sure all 3 of those land.
Yep.
So 1, 2. Okay, so 27 and. Awesome. So that would be 35 for the last. All force damage, and every single hit that lands, it flies 10 feet back, which I believe is 1,
So-
2. That's 90 feet. You'll see this worm just flying away.
And as he flies for 90 feet back, he's getting launched and just completely obliterated. It lies dead on the ground.
Just pieces. There's like nothing left.
Nothing left of it. And what do you do for the rest of your turn? Is that it?
He's just holding out his hand while holding his book in the other hand. He's just screaming, "That's what I say I can do! I'll just blast you till you're nothing, you worms!" And he's just yelling profanity until the next turn comes around.
And as that's being said, Cars, you are flying between buildings. You are flying as fast as you can, but you are seeing people getting eaten by these worms. That gives you more inspiration to dash faster. So instead of it taking 2 whole turns to get there, you manage to get there right away. You are finding every single shortcut, every single express route you can, and you land down.
Oh, good.
Okay, so before we land, Cars, as he gets to the wall, throws from the bag of holding 2 100-pound whiskey barrels from Werewolf Town out of his bag, and immediately throws.
I'll light it with the axe.
Oh yeah, okay. If you'll do it, then I'll wait on that. So then
Oh, wait.
I'll throw those down, and I'll set Raven to be able to do that. Like I'll set him off.
That's a giant
Why's the
explosion.
rum gone?
200 pounds of high proof alcohol. Oh, it's gonna be a boom.
Why's the rub gone?
Why's the rum gone?
Where's our whiskey? Anyways, so that'll be my turn as I land. Raven said he'll light it, so
Yep, big boom, lots of rumble.
boom.
So,
Big sad.
so
Big
as
say.
you
The
set
party's
those
not gonna be happy.
down, Raven runs up and puts his axe on it, and right away a absolutely massive, just explosion of fire appears,
Nice.
and everyone hears just the stoppage of the rumbling, and it begin again as every single direction of the city starts pushing towards Raven and Cars, and a big tunnel just rising from the ground appears. This thing has to be about 120 feet long. It is massively oversized, and it is coming fast towards the two of you. And the wormling that is after Onyx turns around to run away, giving Onyx a attack of opportunity. If you would want to roll that quick for me.
Okay, I guess I can. You
Well,
know, I might take a cheeky swing at it, eh? That's a nat one. I'm not hitting nothing, eh?
Wow.
Last thing Raven says is he gives Cars a fist bump. He goes, "Don't get eaten."
I'll find you after this.
Sounds good to me.
So, Eldarian, Kailu, Onyx, Sabira, and Rubio, you all at the moment drop initiative, allowing you to, if you choose, move to the party as the two amigos as fast as you can. But Raven,
Yeah,
and
no,
Cars,
yeah, we got it.
Hey, I
Couple
can,
of
I
Yeah, we got it. It's okay.
I can get
And
us
then
there
front-
right. I can get two of us there right now on my Griffin.
So
Eldarian?
Take me, take me, take me.
He's hungry.
Who's
How fast can your
Sarah-
Griffin move? Damn.
Is this
80
is this
feet.
top portion? Is this top
I
portion
have
a wall?
potion of speed.
Yeah.
Is it a
yes, that
wall?
top portion is a wall, and it is on fire.
Oh, maybe I won't drop down there then, since it is on fire. Okay, so then I'm just gonna take chance and drop down within 5 to 10 feet of Raven, and I'm going to make sure that they're aware that Eldarian has a plan, and we need to make sure that the mother worm is within distance of Eldarian.
Yeah, Raven just points.
This interaction would wait. They both will get one turn into attacking
Okay.
as many of them as they can before you all get there.
Okay.
As everyone, including, I'm assuming Sabira is full sprinting or finding a way
Oh,
to
yeah.
get there as fast as possible. You know a way to get right to the wall and get to them as fast as possible.
I'm
so you're
booking
Slapping.
it.
I'm
You're
going
going.
to pick up Eldarian, give my Griffin a potion of speed, so its speed is now 160, and then we're gonna dash for a speed of 320.
Jesus.
So it'll take you
wait,
two
wait.
turns to get
Can
to
I-
us.
Could
That's, yeah, because it took me 2
mayhap
turns to get it.
roll back how I got here, because Kailu took the form of a giant eagle and not just an eagle, so I feel like I would have been capable of picking up Sabira and taking her with me,
okay.
I want to haste
so she wouldn't
the
have to
Griffin.
run around.
You can haste,
Like Terminator,
haste
just
the Griffin, 340 feet of movement. We'll get
Just a
there.
gentle,
Well, then when
a
you
gentle
dash,
carry.
it's 680.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Okay.
That's one
well,
turn.
You
Very
guys
careful.
are
No.
You guys are
We'll get there
absolutely
one turn.
booking it here. As Cars goes first, you see this mountain. There's 12 at the moment wormlings. They are not the wormlings you saw earlier. These things are on the verge of being considered a purple worm, and the mother is getting close. It's probably 150 feet away from you guys. What are you two doing?
Well,
Cars, Raven on deck.
yeah. So, Raven telling me, "Don't get eaten." He'll look at him and just be like, "Murdertas Frost, Orcish. It's a good day to kill."
Good day to die.
And then, is that your response to him? It's a good day
Yeah.
to die.
Yep.
Okay. He will
Poetry.
fly off past you, like he'll let the wind push him forward, and go straight for the epicenter of these guys, and attack this one.
Okay.
Get it in while you can. Raven ain't gonna let you be there alone for long.
I know. I know who has my back. Dirty. No, not dirty. 30
What's your-
to hit. So 30. 30 to hit.
Yeah, you know that hits.
Yeah, no, I know.
Oh yeah, no, that hits.
I
I don't gotta say.
I had to
nothing.
clarify because I said dirty to hit, so I just felt weird about it.
Dirty.
And
just
I will use
the dirtiest.
It's the dirtiest attack. I'll use
dirtiest.
Orcish Fury on top of that, just gives me an extra weapon die here. And this creature hasn't gone yet. I forgot. Automatic critical.
Yep.
Assassin things. My fault.
Ooh.
Hold on.
I don't even know if you need to roll damage at
Just
this point.
assassin things.
I just want to roll. Okay,
I
let
know.
me enjoy life. I wrote it. That's not that great. 10, 20.
Oh, Darn, you can stay on the
40,
Griffin, hovering above, and I'll just drop down.
60,
Oh, I have wings, so when we
Oh,
get
you're
there,
fine.
I'll just flap.
80,
Oh, very
90.
He can hover,
But
it's
I-
fine.
I can't fly that fast.
What's up?
That's why the Griffin is being-
118 on that first attack. So
Oh,
as
yeah,
cars
it's
comes
dead.
through, cool. So boom, and then he'll turn and look at the second one
Yeah, do your 4
and
points of
slash
damage.
that as well. Hey! I'm hasted, so it's like I get like a couple extra attacks.
I can
25
do
to
some
hit.
things.
I can do some things.
25 hits.
Okay. 12. 17 points. And then I get 2 more attacks because I'm hasted. 17 to hit.
17 hit, yes.
Okay. 12 damage. And then last one is 17 to hit again. So,
Okay, that hits.
and then 13 damage on top of that.
So so you see cars just go slash one and just start stab. The other
Stab,
one
stab.
trying to get some damage. Raven just ready. What are you doing?
Rage for 1.
Oh,
Rajay.
yeah.
Yep. And we'll get fucked. I'm gonna take a picture. 1, because it was a natural 20. 2, because the other one is a 1.
Oh my god.
Oh, is this reckless?
Duh. It's all the sauce, bro.
My fault.
When does
My bad.
Brad DM, will you help me out and say when does Raven do anything else other than all the sauce?
Give him the sauce.
Answer.
Give him the soul.
Answer. He doesn't. All right. So anyway, I'll post that here in just a second. I got the picture. I'm gonna try to speed this up.
Yeah.
So we do. Reroll that. Reroll that. Great weapon master. Okay, so we have. Uh, 93 points of damage on the first swing.
Ew.
Christ.
Yikes.
So he's dead.
You just chomp down. It is done. It is finished. What are you doing on your
Next one.
attack?
Same thing, all the sauce. Damn, shit, just rolled a 19. 19 plus 9, so 28 minus 5, 23, so I'm assuming that hits.
Oh yeah.
None of
Oh,
this
yeah.
this time. Significantly less. Oh, no! Great Weapon Master adds plus 10, so 103 for the first one.
No, now it's alive.
Well, fuck.
Brought it back.
8, 17.
When you kill it so hard, you resurrect it instead.
39 points of damage on the second swing.
Okay. Big hit on it. It's looking hurt.
That's it because I raged as a bonus action, so I do not have
And-
my extra attack.
Right above the head of Cars and Raven is a giant eagle holding Sabira, dropping her in like a missile. As she drops down on the ground, doing a goddamn superhero landing. What are you doing? With Eldarian
stole
on
my
deck
shit.
as you guys all appear.
Wait.
Welcome to the carnage.
Wait, is it me?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's you. And
Oh,
you're seeing from
fantastic.
the far distance, probably another rally of 13 to 12 purple wormlings coming alongside this massively overgrown worm that is now showing its face.
Lovely. All right. I'm gonna try and run. Hold on. Let me see how far I can get. Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna run there-ish. If I can move my little guy.
Oh no.
Hold on.
You should be able to.
Yeah, so I'm gonna run here to these guys over here. I'm gonna first of all bonus action cast Spirit Shroud. So basically I'm just gonna get a bunch of smoky undead looking things kind of just around me. So I have that. Cool. I'm then going to ooh. Can I have them roll both of them, whatever the two that are kind of next to me, roll a strength saving throw?
Sure. First one. That's a nat 1. Second
Lovely.
one, that's a 10 for a
19.
Okay. So for the one that got a nat 1, hold on, let me roll that damage. That's... They take 10 force damage as these sprouts of, like, dark tendrils kind of emerge from her arms and just wrap around this creature and just begin to, like, crush. Hold on, let me quickly check whether or not you're grappled as well. One sec.
Oh, goody.
Grappling the worm.
Wrangling.
Listen, if you just get it in a
So
headlock,
the
you're
worm
good to
is
go.
grappled by me.
Wrangling.
Yeah, so that's lovely for them, and then they can re-roll the strength check or a dexterity check whenever their turn is again. Slay. All right. On that, I'm going to take my other actions against this worm, which is the other 4 attacks. Hold on one moment. We're going to roll you. Right. Hold on, I got to get my calculator. Jeez.
It's always such a pleasant thing to hear. I get my calculator. That's so much.
Okay, 1, 2.
But I had enough with cars.
Usually I just make everybody else do my math for me if it's too much. Like if it's more than like 2 numbers that I'm trying to deal with, even if the number's over like a 10 or a 12, I'm like, no, somebody else can figure that out for me.
Mhm.
Yeah, smart.
And then that's... Alright, that's 48 damage to this thing. Just as I kind of grapple it and then immediately just kind of sink a knife into its side and twist again as kind of like inky blackness kind of begins to dig.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay.
So damaging this wormling that's right in front of you majorly and grappling the 2 of them together. Is that your turn?
Yes, I believe so. Yeah, that's me.
All right. And Eldarian, as you guys get down off the hippogriff or griffin into the battlefield, seeing all these wormlings appear and now seeing in your sights the purple worm, the mother of all of them, this massively oversized monster, what are you doing?
How far away is the mama?
Probably about 60 feet, so by the time everyone is done beating the crap out of these babies, it's going to be here.
Okay. We're gonna bonus action Misty Step 30 feet towards the mom.
Okay.
That puts me... No, within 60. I don't have to move. I'm good. Never mind. I'm gonna cast a Quickened Spell. This is the first time Elle has ever used an 8th level spell. You just kind of see the dust start to swirl around him. His eyes start to change a different color. Wisdom saving throw from the mom purple worm.
$14.
14. Dominate monster.
I knew it.
I
knew it
used
the whole time.
I use my full action to completely take control and command this worm. Stop your babies.
That ruined my fun.
Eat them.
And then with my free action, I'm gonna look at Kailu and say, "Open the void."
I think you
Well,
broke
that-
Brad.
Okay. I think I have to wait until my turn.
Yeah,
but I
well,
know what
that's
I'm
fine.
doing on my turn.
Ah! All right.
And it's
all right,
for an hour. It's for an hour.
For an hour, he says. It's for an hour. Okay, that's
And
great.
it's just Sapphira's castle.
Bada boom. Bada
Just
boom.
wait till we have an army of purple worms in the final fight, thanks to Elle.
That'd be cool.
I'm harvesting the toxins. Don't worry about them.
Oh, there's plenty of dead ones you can
We
pick
got,
from.
yeah, we got
Oh,
like,
absolutely.
2 dead ones.
So,
Milk 'em like snakes.
as Eldarian
Yes.
sticks out his hands, the dust around him starts to swirl, and a little tiny blimp of this purplish spell just attacks the worm that's charging at you, and it stops, and all the babies stop.
Kailu, would you be so kind as to open the void?
I'll let Onyx have his turn. You see all this happen? Are you doing anything else?
Nah, I'm just getting ready to fly back to the inn. Alright, good job, guys. Job well done once again by us. And only us. It's team effort. Everybody, good job. Team, we're all taking the W on that one.
But up.
That's my turn.
Kylo?
Yeah, Kailu's gonna open the void in a very accessible round, like a on the ground, open to each of the worms, accessible wise. She's picking up what Eldarian's trying to make happen.
Well, everybody else gets to go still.
Yup. Someone, Rubio. As the void opens, you see these wormlings stop being kind of vengeful and savage. What do you do?
Ruin the plan. No, I'm just kidding. I mean,
Would
you would love
Rubio
that, huh?
even be there? Because we only...
He has wings.
I got Eldarian.
I
What's your
flew,
fly
son.
speed?
How
40?
fast? Yeah, no, Rubio's not even there yet.
You're not even
Oh, yeah.
close.
It's like,
I was
So
told I
hold on,
arrived. I
guys.
killed the worm.
Like-
Oh, wait, no, never mind. That was the worm I killed earlier. I just probably
Yeah, like-
just barely arrived or something. I don't know.
We're like 600 feet away.
Yeah.
Whatever,
I'm
Brad.
still
It's
on the
Brad's
way.
world. He's breaking it.
Rubio's gonna just like be humming along as he's flying, like he's going back and forth, like left and right, just swooping, like, oh, it's a Rubio world, and he's just like singing to himself as he's flying along
Man,
egotistically.
it got real quiet
He's-
all of a sudden.
And how far are they from me at this point?
600 feet.
I can't even. I'll just blast these dudes into the portal if I wanted to. My entire turn is just going to be spent singing and flying along, not a care in the world. He's a neutral evil character for the audience's sake, so this is normal to him. He sees all the death and destruction, he's just like, it's alright. And I'll try to, like, pinch the eye, see if I can see what I'm seeing, but I get the general idea of where they are from the explosion, and I'll keep on flying on. Not care in the world. That's all I can do,
Anybody
because I'm
screwing
not
up
there
the
yet.
plan?
No,
No.
I was gonna say we're probably.
I'm
all gonna
not
hold our turn.
capable. I'm not
Yeah.
capable of it because I'm too far away.
Eldarian's command to the Mama Purple Worm is babies first, then you. And the minute it's through, I lose control, so you gotta close it immediately.
True.
Okay.
Because it's in another plane. So you have to snap it shut the minute the tail is all the way through. Eldarian tells you that point blank. You have to close it the minute it's through.
Kailu takes that very seriously. He's like, okay, I'm ready.
So
I'll be prepared.
all the babies and the mama.
One by one, the purple wormlings start going in, and you're seeing a crowd of bloodied up soldiers kind of appearing from the smoke, seeing that this fight is over, but from a completely unexpected outcome. Each wormling gets to go in. You see probably, fuck's sakes, you see probably close to 50 of them enter into this void, and then the mama goes in.
What's crazy is that a couple of half-elves did this, so that's going to be a moral issue they have to grapple with, having watched that.
Eldarian is just gonna look at the rest of you and be like, "No bloodshed necessary. We took care of it."
Can I get my armor
Temporarily.
upgrade now, or armor upgrade? Can I go do that now? Guys, I really want this armor upgrade.
You all have drawn
Onyx,
initiative.
stop being so selfish. We just fucking saved the city. It's not about you.
Raven's gonna look at Sabir
Didn't you
and
want
go,
this
Not
toxin?
bad for a bunch of motley crew, right? And then just kind of wink.
How's that for a ragtag group of adventurers?
We're not so bad.
Sabira raises her hands and goes, look, I didn't even bring out any of my fancy stuff. It was just a regular dagger. And kind of flips her hair.
Good point.
She goes, no, but well done. That was some smart thinking on your hand. I ain't no real magic user, so I'm always impressed. I think I owe you guys a drink and a tour after that.
What first?
Yeah.
Bit of a
do it
rough
first.
wake up, to be honest.
Like
Kylo's
600
just
feet
like-
away.
Eh.
Vibrating with excitement. That
At
was
this
so
point,
cool.
Rubio, you're
That
there.
was so cool.
Oh,
We
okay.
managed
I
to
mean, we've
take
had
care of that without violence. It was so good. I'm so proud of us.
we've had a couple.
You
of
do
rough-
realize, Kailu, that they didn't willingly go into the void, so you have an issue on your hands. Just saying.
Oh,
Yeah, it's
well,
just gonna
only
be a
if they
bunch
leave.
of. It's just gonna be a bunch of blood and guts in there next time you open it up.
I will leave
Well,
with
no.
one other thing before that the scene gets out of hand. Eldarian would notice this more than anybody else. You see when the big purple worm goes in, a very familiar cloud of darkness, and it rises into the air and shoots off.
Yeah, fuck.
Did anybody else see it?
No, Raven's too busy giving Rubio a hard
For
time.
flavor, no. For
I was
flavor,
too
no.
far away.
Just show up
There you
whenever
go.
you can, Rubio. It's fine.
Rubio arrives.
I think Eldarian is gonna keep that to himself until a later moment. Not right now while everybody's celebrating. Don't want to bring the group down. So, I have one request. If we're gonna go on a tour, can we please stop at the armor shop so Onyx can get his armor upgrade? He's been talking about it for a long time, and I really think he
I
deserves
am
it.
a simple guy with simple needs. You know, I haven't asked for a lot on this adventure.
Exactly.
You're right.
We don't need his speech, man.
He deserves it. He
Let
deserves it.
I put up with enough of your shenanigans, Raven. At least put up with some of mine. Can you give me the common courtesy?
It's a possibility.
You're gonna. Thank you. This is something I'm passionate about.
You know what I'm passionate about? Poison.
Yeah,
And
and
You
there's
get some.
2 dead worms way
Yeah.
back at the tavern.
There's 2 dead ones right here. There's actually 3.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah,
welcome.
So just get your poison.
It's gonna take a second.
Oh, wow.
Would you like some help?
What do you know about poison? That's probably a bad question.
Probably knows.
Rubio's gonna take out his poison kit and be like, this is what you trained me for, cars. Let's go get some harvesting going.
Sure, it's a lot like milking spiders.
You have like the excited skill assassin. You have the novice fucking warlock that's excited, and the druid is like, I know nature. Let me
My
in.
first poison kit.
Like, I at
Yeah.
least want to make sure the people
Baby's first
excited
poison
about
kit.
doing it don't die.
The funny part is, literally, Rubio has like the kid's starter kit to like poison.
Okay, guys, if you get poisoned, I'm sure me or Sabria could clean it up real quick. Lickety split.
Alright, well, we got 3 worms to dissect. No.
Give me the 2 of you and whoever else wants to dissect this worm. Give me a nature roll.
I will provide the help action.
Advantage, baby.
Okay.
Not that one. That one's better. With a 14?
Nature. 16 for me.
Okay. So I heard 3 numbers.
Wait, hold on.
I'm gonna be honest. It went in one ear, out the other. Did anyone get a 20?
I'm rolling my Dark One's luck as we speak. Never mind, it was 1. Nothing happens.
I got a 16 on mine.
Shit.
For the first one.
And okay. So with
15.
that you get both of you guys then with that you get 3 vials of purple worm acid, stomach acid, about 6 purple worm teeth, and 9 vials of their blood.
Gonna have one of those
Yay.
teeth.
You can have all the teeth. I'm actually only interested in the toxins.
I'm gonna get
You
the
could
teeth.
Rubio, do you need yours? You keep one of them. I'm just.
He'll keep one and hand out the rest of them. It's a massive user of poison, but I find in politics it comes quite in handy, and you'll give him a proper wink before handing it over with a smile.
Or subtly.
He knows it to be true.
It's very true. I think I gave you like a poison a while back. I don't know if we used it or
You
not.
did. You
Yeah.
gave me where
Something.
is it? I have it somewhere.
Somewhere. But anyways, so that's 5 for me. Onyx, I don't know if you'd use poison or Kailu. Do you need one?
Giant
I'm
spider
all
poison.
right. Take it out.
No, I just wanted to make sure you got as much as you needed.
I appreciate the courtesy.
Thanks.
It's very nice.
Raven's
It's like
gonna
you're
make-
like a whole new person.
It's a lot of poison damage. Holy shit.
It's a lot of
Well,
poison
I
damage.
also didn't want either of you to slip up and get hurt. I'm sure that poison wouldn't feel very good going into you.
I would probably die. I appreciate your help. I'm familiar with the poison, but extracting it was my first time. Thank you.
Raven's gonna make a bracelet out of the teeth.
Raven loves making little trinkets.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
It's one of his hobbies.
maybe like adjust
Like
his
trinkets.
dragon teeth crown.
Well, with that, I guess we can get your armor. Sabira, you want to lead the way?
Happy to. And she says, kind of looking at the dead worm, kind of kicking it a little, just to make sure it's still dead, and kind of shrugs her shoulders as if it's an average Tuesday, and says, "All right, how
You guys-
about a tour?"
You guys got people who clean up these bodies, or are they just? sit
Oh yeah,
here?
I got people for that. Don't worry about it.
Are there any
I will-
Dragonborn guards as we're walking back into the city?
Oh, 100%.
I think Eldarian's just gonna be like smiling and doing the princess wave.
You want to ride on top of the griffin while you do it?
I'm actually royalty,
Just
so I'll
you
join
on the
you.
griffin.
No,
Yeah.
he doesn't want anything to do with the griffin. He's used to being clawed and carried.
No, on top. You're riding,
Does
you know, like with your legs to the side, like a princess.
Like,
Yes, that's exactly
There
what
you go.
Eldarian's doing.
I've
Just
got
like
tap as I'm flying with Onyx.
Does Sabira have any pouches?
yeah, for sure. She's definitely got like some kind of satchel on her.
So Raven just rolled a 32 sleight of hand with mage hand
Oh,
to
no.
stick the purple worm teeth
30.
bracelet in one of the pouches on the side.
Oh,
And as you guys walk into the gates, back into the city, you see a lot of people starting to go down on one knee. And for a moment, you feel like it's towards you, but by looking closer into the eyes and seeing where the bowing and the respect is getting directed towards, it's the two the Dragonborn and the Goliath and the half-orc. They are looking at you all curious, but they only are giving respect still to the three.
Hey, I don't need their respect. I have my king's respect.
Ruby will give him a
And-
nod. He's been a good
and
loyal subject.
Mira. With that being said, as you walk into the city, where do you take them?
I would love to take them. Let's take them to the blue neighborhood.
So as you're
Yeah.
walking down the main road between Silver Tower and Emerald Grove, you're seeing massively different styles of architecture. For the Emerald Grove is more towards a chromatic kind of area, where the Silver Tower is leaning very heavily towards like the metallic side of dragons. And you get to the center of the massively oversized city to this giant hill where the castle is, and as you walk around the castle, you enter into the Asver Enclave, this beautiful blue neighborhood with very rich buildings. The buildings are not as tall as the ones in Ivory Palace or any of the neighborhoods you've seen. They're only going up about 20 feet. You see a lot of these blue Dragonborns dressed nicer, geared nicer. They're talking, their culture is livid with life. They're all looking towards Raven, giving them kind of a smile towards them. A lot of them giving their nods and their bows towards Sabira.
I think Sabir is, because they talked about getting armor upgrade. There's a blacksmith in this particular district, if I'm not mistaken. And so I imagine Sabira heads there as a thank you for helping the city. Because you've been begging about armor. So she walks up to the market, the blacksmith. She's like, "Welcome to the Azure Enclave. This is my favorite spot. It's kind of a hub of the city. If there's anything you need, anything you want, this is a place to get it. I heard you needed armor. Best blacksmith in the city right here."
Oh, thank God, finally.
You can take a breath.
Oh my God. You know how long I've been waiting for this? Since like the gnome village.
Tell me he only sells chainmail.
I'm not sure what that means.
The Village of Gnomes. It was
No, I gathered. I
Yeah.
got that from the name. I don't know how long it's been,
God.
but I imagine by your
It's
face
so
and the
low.
way that you
Oh
look, it's
my
been
gosh.
quite a while.
Look
It's
at this
been a
armor.
little while.
It's all banged up and chipped, and I put wax, nice armor wax, nice
No,
polish
a
on
nice
it,
armor
but-
wax is key to the shine.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But
He did polish often.
often,
Yeah.
every night. But it's just when you're out on the. I'm gonna go inside now. I go inside.
As they're talking.
Tell them I sent you. They might, give you a discount. We'll see. Yeah.
As they're talking about armor, Raven looks down at just his leather pants and that single sword or battle axe strap around his chest. Like, I don't know what all this hubbub is about.
I use
Matt
Windows
Line.
armor. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't mean.
Okay, guys.
Ruby's gonna look over
Talk
like,
to me when you got
Iron
my
Man.
AC, guys. All right. It's a joke. It's a joke. I'm playing.
I can't.
You guys
I can't.
can beat
I don't
me
have it. I don't
You
have
guys
it.
could beat me up easily.
No, you could kill everyone, man.
our arena fight says otherwise.
Yeah.
That was a long time ago.
As you walk into this massive,
Grudge match.
beautiful building, it's made purely of all steel. The walls, the floor, the roof. All the shelves are filled with these magnificent trophies and trinkets to buy. But soon, by walking in, you're looking at some of the prices, and they are marked incredibly high compared to being anywhere else in this world. You instantly catch the eye of your +3 armor, this magnificent golden armor set, and you could see just the perfect enclaves of inscriptions on it going down the sides, speaking Asmarian. And on the very bottom right, you are recognizing the welder's tag. So you know this is good armor.
The signature. Check
But
the signature.
there
Yeah,
is
who-
not-
Go ahead. Go ahead.
there is not a price tag on this, like every other item you've crossed by.
Okay. Is there like a signature of the welder who made it, or is it just the welder's logo? Their insignia.
It's more so just the brand of
Okay.
the welders.
Is there a person in here behind the can?
Yes. Just give me 1 second. I'm trying to pull everything up, and my computer is not working. It's so nice.
Good. I'd hate to have to steal this, because, +3 armor. Ooh.
Hey, chat, we're going to be running a
Oh,
little
okay.
late tonight, but it'll be alright. Hang with us.
So you see that
Backs
this giant blue dragonborn appears in the doorway. He pushes open the door from the back of the shop, and he makes his way to the counter, and he looks you up and down and just starts to giggle. What are you supposed to be?
Like,
Your worst nightmare?
I'm a paladin?
Well, I mean, I can tell that by the fucking armor. I mean, what are you? What race? I haven't seen anyone like you before.
Granted.
Oh, really? I'm a... No, limestone. I'm a urchinasty.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought you were obsidian.
sound like it rolls off the tongue easy, but you do your thing, okay?
Yeah. Well, actually, I'm here because fucking hell. Sabira told me this is the best blacksmith.
In all the land, she did not lie. That's just
Yeah.
my captain.
She said, throw her name out there. Maybe
And
you'll
what,
hook me
you
up.
want me to give you some sort of coin because you know someone? Congratulations. Here, wait,
Why would I
I'll
want-
give you something. I'll give you something.
I don't think you understand how buying something works. I give you the coin, sir. I don't want nothing from you except for that. +3 armor right there.
You want the holy armor.
I would like some holy armor. That's
Yuck.
You see
Wait,
that there's a
holy
red
as
dragon.
in, heavens, or holy as in there's holes in it?
You see that there is a red dragonborn in the tavern. He just starts laughing, and the owner of the shop kind of turns his head. Oh, I know he doesn't understand. That's a holy armor. That's King Arthur's armor.
Okay.
No one just buys it. It's not for sale. It's to be earned.
I helped kill 3 dragons before I even had breakfast. I don't know how much. 4 dragons. My Brain had told me. I don't know how much more I gotta earn this. I mean,
That's very, very impressive, sir. Sir, what is your name?
Deep Burrow.
Doesn't matter. Sir,
Why'd you ask?
because I'm a dick.
This makes
Listen, if Sabira, the all-time champion of the greatest arena, never to been hurt, never to been even touched in that fucking arena, if she's not worthy of wearing it, why do you think you are? Who are you that's worthy? You kill things. That's cool. All of us do that here. Congratulations. You're not special here because you kill things. What makes you worthy of that armor?
Do you have a plus? Wait, what do I have on now?
Hey,
Do you have a +2 I could buy? Like, I don't feel like bragging about myself to someone I'm gonna have one interaction with. Do you have +2 plate?
Onyx, I got it. How about who he is?
Where'd you
and
come
who,
from?
Who we are? We're all in the same spot.
Oh, I thought I came in here alone.
How about the fact
with you,
that
buddy.
we were handpicked by King Arthur himself, and we're pretty tight with Merlin, even though we don't really like him, but he seems to appear himself a lot.
That's
We've
not
also
true.
got the elemental stones. We're also handpicked to end Sabira's reign.
I'm gonna put my hand over his mouth really quick and say, "Point is, we're important people, and there's no more fucking information that this man has to know, right, Raven?"
And we just saved the fucking city from purple worms.
Don't touch me.
He's gonna lean into his ear. Not everyone needs to know our life story. He can't trust everyone, and he's gonna back him up the size of the head in response.
I got the itch a little bit lower if you want to smack that next.
He'll do exactly that.
Oh, that's much better.
Are
God.
you ass smack? Guys, you're ass smacking. I'm trying to make a transaction here, and you're ass smacking.
Part of the transaction, dude.
Is it?
Good game, Onyx. Good game.
Sabira, are you in the shop with them?
No, I imagine I stand outside.
Okay.
I don't imagine that, like, I've been here a lot. I'm not interested in shopping. Not really my thing. I like the armor that I have, and I've maintained that armor for, I imagine, years. Like, it's dinged up and just so shiny because I polish it every morning and every night. Despite being drenched in blood a lot of the time. The armor stays clean. So I imagine I'm just standing outside of the store, kind of leaning against it, kind of looking around.
The
I would
shop
probably
owner
would have
turns his-
hung
Go
out
ahead.
with her just because she doesn't really wear any armor, so there's no need for her to be in the shop and talk to the shopkeeper about armor.
The owner then looks over at Raven, mainly Raven.
You know, are you from here?
Yeah, no.
Well,
I was enlisted in Arthur's army underneath my father, Theronfold.
very full.
Yeah, big.
His eyes just widen.
What's your last name?
Hailstorm, same thing. Keys to
He looks
Pappy.
over at Onyx, more intrigued now than over to Cars.
No way.
Yes way.
Why are you here?
Because
You're
we
supposed to be killing Saphira.
that we're working on it. He needs armor to help, though.
Yeah.
He looks over at Onyx.
I will give you the armor. But I need a promise. And if you are holy enough to wear it, it will enchant you the way it did Arthur. But I need to know one thing. That it will go back to its owner. That's why it's not for sale. If you want a plus 2 armor, I'll give it to you. I can give it to you at a reasonable price. You know, Saphira, you've done a lot. You guys are heroes. But that armor belongs to someone. If you deliver it, I promise you, if you deliver it to Arthur, I will give you anything in my shop. That man is the only reason our lands are the way they are, and why the reason that dragon bones are allowed to exist. You, and he points to Raven, you should know that better than them.
Yeah, I know things.
You know a lot of things, buddy.
I do.
Yeah, I can guarantee this here King Arthur's armor gets back to King Arthur or I will die trying. And even in death, I will get it to him. Death has no hold over me.
That was
He
awesome.
reaches up and he pulls
Thank
off
you,
the
guys.
armor from the hooks and he sets it down. This beautifully enchanted, just amazing +3 armor.
Oh,
Wear it until you do. It will bring you privileges. But Arthur told me one thing.
Mm.
It's always, every time he wore it, it felt like something was calling him. He was never able to escape it. That's all I have to warn you about.
okay. I've got plenty of voices that don't stop around me to ignore the ones in my head. Thank you, Raven. You're doing a great job.
Thanks, buddy. I'm gonna go outside now.
Yeah, have fun.
All right.
Sir, do you have like special armor polish and armor wax you put on this?
Oh my god.
So doesn't need it.
Doesn't need it. You're telling me it's self-polishing?
He cuts his hand and he lets the blood drip on it, and it's as if it won't stick to anything. It's just cleanly
Oh my
coming off
God.
very smooth.
Oh my lord.
It's got that water shield on it.
Yeah,
Sort of
Yeah.
It's called Rain X.
Makes all the water just
Yeah.
drip off.
They water whack this mother thing.
Oh
It's
my
nice.
god, this is beautiful.
A man like Arthur can never look, I'd say, in respect, can never look at the state Sabira does when she's having fun. He always has to look holy, and this is why he has such armor.
Good for him. Oh, this is beautiful. Well, sir, what else does he have like around? Just glancing around the shop, does he have any like?
You're seeing pretty nice axes, some beautiful swords. Nothing better than what you all have.
Okay. Well, thank you, sir. I'm gonna take this armor, and I will. Well, it's gonna protect me. I will protect it with my life. You have my word as a knight of 2 kingdoms.
He's got me there.
So, with that being said, the 3 of you exit out of the shop, correct?
Yeah.
I will. Yeah, he did. I'm gonna hand him the blueprints I found in the library for the hidden dagger compartment. I don't know how long I'm gonna be in this town. Might be useful for the gods, but if I'm here and you manage to make even the prototype, I'd take it and I'd pay for it. But take the blueprints.
I will introduce myself. They call me Isaac the Great. I can make anything as fast as I need to. Give me one long rest and I can get it done.
Then he looks down at the blueprints, back up at you.
2 long rests.
He gets a chuckle out of him. Okay. Kaz Revere. I'll be back.
Of
Hey.
Zastia.
Wow, this word spreads quick around this part, huh? Damn.
Yeah, it's like everybody knows everybody. Oh, I'm outside.
Yeah.
As respect for allowing me to craft a blueprint of the Shifter Library, I ask one thing of you. Don't tell people your name. You have a fucking horrible reputation here. All the people know about you is you're a king that bad-mouthed all king. That's not gonna turn well if you say it to anyone. You and a king of the Republic, that weird religious place.
It's not religious.
Right.
Very religious.
Yeah.
We're here to fix that. I didn't badmouth him. I told someone with inexperience the truth. Sometimes it lands hard on the ears that aren't ready for him. But I appreciate your advice.
He leans as close to you as possible.
Please, fix this city.
And he leans back as another customer walks in. Hello, what do you need?
I will leave the moment he leans away.
Before I leave, can I just leave him my +1 plate?
Sure.
I will I'd like to donate these just as a will of good favor. A gesture of good favor, I mean.
He picks it up and he takes a whiff and
Okay. I gotta do some work first, but I'll.
Oh, yeah.
Well, thank you.
I
This
just
is
killed a
great.
bunch of worms, you know.
Ah, yeah,
Ooh,
nice.
yeah, happens. All right, have a good day, sir.
Have a good
You
day.
know.
and the three of you exit out as everyone else is patiently waiting. What do you guys do? Sabira, where else do you take them?
Oh, that guy was
Ooh.
rude.
I imagine I just take them through
At
the district and kind of show them the marketplace and the buildings and the people running around, the little dragonborn children or whatever, like scuttling, playing in the street, and kind of walking around, blah 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 blah. Here's where this like famous person happened, and then here's where the tomfoolery that one clown used to say at some point,
What?
and
Wait a second.
then
Eldarian's eyes get massive when you say that. And he's like, "What? Wait a minute. What did you just say?"
the clan, the fuckery or whatever his name is.
Son of a bitch.
He's
Yeah.
here.
I don't know what they're talking
I mean,
about.
I don't know if he's here now, but he's out about, see him all the time. Yeah.
Eldarian's eyes are just like dead, and he's like, "You're telling me that there was actually a clown by the name of Tomfoolery?"
I don't know why this is so amazing for you.
I knew
Yes.
it. I knew it.
Raven, get your wanted poster out. We've got to post it everywhere.
I don't think you're allowed to do that. It's kind of my jurisdiction. Are you looking for somebody? Is this man robbed you? Am I supposed to keep an eye out? Like,
Are you gonna commit
Can you
some
please-
crime?
Did you guys tell anybody else
Can you
about
please
this Tom
fill me
Ford
in?
bit?
I don't know what's going on.
It was-
Briefly?
It was when me, the two of them, and either Dagon or Brandon were in the room.
Right. Like,
okay.
Logan remembers this event happening,
okay.
but
Yeah.
Kylo doesn't know anybody by the name of Tom
I don't
Ford.
think it ever came up.
What's happening right now?
Okay.
I don't know.
What does Cars think of that?
The whole time he's like deadpanned on L, like one of those like. I thought you were fucking with him.
I thought I was too.
Raven's just, I knew it. I knew that. Son
Yeah.
of a bitch.
Sabina's gonna lean
We're
in.
gonna drop this now.
Gonna
Fuck.
lean into Rubio or Kylo and just go, I pushed the button. I didn't mean to.
He's here. He's
I was
here.
just giving it
He's
to
here.
him.
He's just walking around with his fucking weird hair.
Rubio will whisper back, "It's a man that's caused these fellas great pain and suffering,
Right.
and I believe we have to capture him in order to fix what's been done."
I don't know that he's a real person, or at least I didn't until now, and now I'm not so sure in that.
I mean, he's just a clown. I mean, I don't like him. I don't look funny, but I mean, he doesn't cause any harm as far as I'm aware. He's a good clown. I mean, kids like him.
Speaking of Dragonborn kids, as they walk by, Raven will use like sleight of hand and do like some little card tricks for the kids and stuff
With what deck?
with his regular deck.
Okay, check it.
Roll to pick which one you pick up.
13
Uh,
cards have been drawn today.
Cars, how much money do we have in the party fund?
This is going to more of your armor again.
No, the armor was free. You were there, right? No, you weren't there. Sorry,
I
sorry.
was.
Oh, you were there. Sorry, you guys just kind of popped out of nowhere. I don't know.
What do you need?
No, I was gonna donate.
This town seems prosperous enough. To the relief of the destruction?
No, to the party fund. I'm putting money into the party fund.
Sorry, Paladin, I assumed you were doing good. Yeah, we got about 20,000 golds. I got 15 in my own, so we'll call it 36.
I will. Can I see the bag? I want to discreetly put it in.
He'll like, because of what you're talking about, he'll turn around and like
We're gonna discreetly
Open it up.
deposit 20,000 gold into the party fund.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 13 hours later.
You think I don't keep my gold in neat little bags?
That's fair. It's less fun to think about, but that's fair.
So, Shabira, you gonna be able to hang out for a while, or you got stuff you gotta do in your city, or?
I mean, always. I mean, things like this morning pop up all the time, and it's my job to keep them safe. And plus, she kind of thinks that she has our little thing I have to go put away. So I will be dealing with that. It's about a day or two's journey, really, to get down there. I'll be keeping it, but I assure you, no one will get past me. But there are a few other spots I'd like to show you if you're up for it.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Yep.
All right. Well, Sabira is gonna take them through the Blue District, and she's gonna head to Red Dragon City.
As she follows in, Raven's gonna kind of hang back and get up to cars and look at him and go, "What is happening to me? You can't even fucking speak, man."
He's gonna put his arm over his shoulder and just like talk to him the whole forever long the journey is this place, but basically I remember feeling the same way.
Yeah, I don't know. This is, see? Look, listen to me, man.
No, it's okay. It's okay. Sometimes there's a certain person in the world that you meet and
That's just so awkward.
all the words come into your head. None of them come out.
That's true. That's deep, man.
Well, just be you. I don't. I'm not good with people.
Well, who else?
My wife was good with people.
Raven, you have a crush.
Crush what?
You have romantic feelings towards this person.
No, not me.
No, you do. No, you do.
No, it's
Yes,
Onyx,
you do.
Onyx, you're a little loud. She might hear you. Just.
Yeah, can I roll to hear this?
We're back.
We're
God
in
damn
the
it!
bag. We're in the bag.
Perception.
God damn it!
Alright, so
What are you doing?
Nice.
Can I roll stealth? Whisper.
yeah, I definitely don't get that.
My headphones are very loud.
Yeah, so you can
My
roll
eardrums
stealth.
are blown out.
Or, yeah, I'd say stealth would be fine.
Ooh.
You roll a natural.
Could I give disadvantage by stalking up to the front and talking with Sabira?
What are you doing, Kailu?
I just chat with her about the cultural differences between each district.
Disadvantage
Yeah,
to
sure.
who?
The person that's trying to perceive.
Oh, Sabira.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah. I just want to make sure that we can give advantage in one way or the other.
I thought you were fixing to go up to Sabir and start talking shit about Raven and be like, "What are you doing? That's not what friends do."
So,
That guy sucks. Don't
what did you get for yourself?
15.
What did you get for your perception?
I know.
Sabira.
I got like a 9.
Oh, okay, yeah. You don't hear it.
You're fine.
Raven.
Yeah.
Just so you know,
Right.
maybe you just need to find the partner for you that can fill those words in for you. It was easier for me that way.
Like with a piece of paper.
No, I mean like when you go to talk to them and you think that you need to say 100 things, say 1 or 2. Let them fill the silence. If it's right, it's right.
Oh, okay.
I'm not good with people.
Yeah, no, I know.
Yeah.
I mean, you must be good. Never mind. I don't
No, please finish. I need a confidence booster, I'm sure.
No, I thought you said just use 2 words.
Better.
You filled in Onyx's words. What does that mean?
Better. Shut up, Raven. Oh.
Sorry.
So, as
You
you
can double for
guys
both sides.
enter into the Phoenix Marshal Quarter, the Red District of this
Mhm.
beautiful city, it is just filled with wonders. The buildings are unique because all of them are made of brass. They go
God.
up about 5 stories tall, and every kid that's running around is running with a sword. You're not seeing a lot of, I'd say, young adult to middle-aged people. You're seeing elderly people, a few women, and mainly children running around this district. Once you get to the center, as Sabira leads you forward, you get to the Adventurers Guild, but around the ground, you can see that there was another foundation, and it's all charcoal. All around this place, there are coins placed, and there is one lady on her knees still crying. Sabira, as you take them through this neighborhood, how are you introducing her?
I go, this is the Phoenix Martial Quarter. That's the Adventurers Guild, and I think she's gonna kneel down and touch the kind of cracked break between the two pairs of stone, and take a moment of kind of almost remembrance. She's gonna touch her forehead and touch the ground before she stands up again. She goes, you wanted to know this city, and you asked me, Kylo, the importance of what Jimithorn did. And she's gonna point to the ground. As she runs her hand along, pointing to just the extent of the breakage that has clearly been like redone. This massive, like what looks like to be the foundation completely removed and then rebuilt over time, but clearly very large and just goes on and on and on and on and on. She goes, "This was the aftermath," and she is gonna go over to the Dragonborn that's crying and just give her a little word first, let her know that she's approaching. Kind of raise a hand to the lady that's crying.
I know it's been a year, but I still miss him. What the fuck did he do? He was just trying to help. As this lady is breaking down.
Yeah. She's gonna place a gentle hand on the woman's shoulder and go, "No use to crying now, love. You're gonna be fine. Promise." And she's gonna slip just a gold coin into her hand and say, "Go home and rest. It's okay now, and it will be. Promise. From me."
She gets up and kind of does a respectful bow and makes her way back to her home.
You asked whether or not Jim Thorne's friendship meant more to me than what he did. And I hope you can see, as she gestures just to the extent of the damage around her, it didn't matter. Your friend, do you know where he is now?
No, the last
Unfortunately, no. Yeah, he popped out of existence and you popped into his place, so we're not sure where he is.
Ooh, wait, maybe you two swapped places. Where were you last?
I was in the city, and that doesn't bode well for your friend. If he popped back here and people recognise him, he's in jail. I don't know which jail, but I can send a message out to try and find. No, it's a simple find to get him out, but I don't. It's a bit steep. But I can help you.
We got it.
Yeah, no, we don't.
Is there...
It's just 500,000 gold or something like that.
Oh.
Yeah, see.
I don't think we have that.
Yeah,
No,
high profile type
500,000.
500,000. I mean, he is banished for treason and inciting violence and the murder of.
I'm surprised there's even a fine.
Yeah.
Could we bargain services instead of?
Unfortunately, no.
No.
It's quite strict when it comes to a crime of this extent. Jim Thorne is not. You're a lowly criminal. He is.
Okay, well, how well are you considered to? Oh God, I don't remember the king of this area's name.
Merchant.
King
That's
Welsh.
on me.
Welsh.
Okay. Are you friendly with King Welsh? Do you maybe have a good reputation with him?
Unfortunately, King Welsh has nothing to do with the prisons. That is almost entirely the military jurisdiction.
Okay. But wouldn't he have final say on certain things like that? Or the person overlooking such things?
I am a woman of the city. King Welsh, I can deal without, mostly. I don't have a lot of contact, to be honest. Here and there,
okay.
of course. But he's more of a figurehead than anything. Doesn't really run the city.
Shocker.
While they're speaking, are we essentially at a memorial?
Yeah.
Is there any, like, pictures of people, or...
You're seeing a lot of paintings of people, and one giant painting of this hulking red dragonborn. But by the way they've painted his face, he looks very approachable and friendly. And he, in the picture, he's smiling, holding a barrel of ale and a mug of ale in the other hand, just having a good time.
If any of the frames are broken, I think due to the respect for fallen people, Raven is going to walk around and use a mending cantrip to fix any of the frames, to make sure any of the family members that come back see they're where they should be instead of they're broken. So that's what
Nice.
Raven will be doing.
And with that being said, you see a armored up red dragonborn come up to Sabira. She has these beautiful horns that kind of curl around to sit on her shoulder blade. She is pretty big, but not as big as Raven, not as big as Sabira. She's more of the size of Kars. As she makes her way up to Sabira, she bows down. This is Integral. Integral looks up at Sabira.
Alish, I've gotten your letter, and we have him. He's here, and we've got him.
I say as my microphone decides to stop working. She kind of nods her head and goes, all right, I'll meet you. Head back to the quarters and I'll find you there.
Very well, very well.
And she looks Raven up and down, gives him a dirty smile, and turns around and just heads off.
You can see a kind of like audible like pause as she kind of closes her eyes and kind of as soon as Integral is far enough away, she kind of goes, that was the woman that turned Jimathon in. She is herself, as always. I will have to go and meet her. But I will try and find your friend. Can I go talk to like one of the guards and just whisper to see like if I can find Jim Thorne's general, whatever, or just send a message to be like, find that out for me.
The one guard kind of whispers back with the knowledge of what he knows. He tells you he's in Quantum Bay 8, which you know as the most secure cell in the castle.
Of course.
Beautiful.
Cars are side mission.
Right.
And Logan, we need to get out.
Sabira's gonna nod to the guard, thank him for his service or whatever, and then send him on his way. And then kind of turn back to the group and relay that information of, your friend's deep in the dungeon. And I don't think you can try and ramble up the money, but I'm afraid that is kind of out of my hands. She kind of looks at the ground and goes, I love Jim dearly, both his friend and at times a little more. If there's something I can do to help, let me know. But I am honor bound by my oath and to my city, and I can't break the law.
We wouldn't put you in that position.
Thank you.
We do appreciate your offer, though.
I'm also not willing to part with that kind of coin.
I mean,
become
I don't
enemy
even get paid that
further.
much.
Damn.
We'll find out. We'll find a way. We gotta go talk to the king anyway.
It's
Yeah.
gonna be through political alliance with me or Rubio or something. We gotta work
Okay.
through it.
I would advise you know where he is, and even if you reason with anyone, you're not gonna be able to get him out. And she kind of looks, I can't break the law. I cannot break him out.
Mhm.
I am going to go, and I am
You-
going to deal with our little item. Feel free to explore the city. And she kind of raises a hand and kind of gestures to two guards. She's like, I'll send a few of my most trusted with you in case you need them. Good luck, and I'll catch you when I can. If you need
Well-
anything, just speak to one of the guards. They'll be able to find me.
And if you ever need anything and you're in a position where you feel like you need extra help, I'm sure you have some sort of magic-y people under you. Just, send us a message and we will back you up.
She nods. As she begins to kind of make her way off. As she does, she kind of rifles in her bag looking for something, putting her bits and bobs away, and then as she kind of like breaks off into the distance, she kind of stops, pauses, pulls out a bracelet, and kind of looks back to the group, and puts it on, and continues walking.
She put it on, Cars.
She likes
And-
dragonborns, clearly, so, I mean...
As
Echo.
As Sabira walks off into the distance, you all have been introduced to an interesting task. You've been told that Jimathorn was responsible for such a big disaster, but you can recall Jimathorn saying that he was framed. You saw the person that was the one to bring him in, and you know where he is. Without the help of Sabira, this is where we are going to end tonight's session. Next session will be insane. We are Beards and Barbarians. Thank you so much for tuning in. Go check out Hannah Plays D&D on TikTok, Instagram. She makes some funny videos. You can also check out Dragon X. He has some of the funniest stuff as well. He makes some really cool theories, and he makes cool videos just about D&D. We are Beards and Barbarians. You can find us on all platforms, and never, ever forget to embrace the insanity. Have a great weekend, everybody.
Thank you
Enjoy
so
the
much
night.
for joining us for two sessions.
I'm already hearing the.
And we want to raid? We have a couple people still?
Yeah,
Anyone
we got
want
a
us to hang
couple
around?
people. Yeah, we can raid real quick.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
I hope you
Yeah.
had fun joining in the main campaign.
Oh,
Yes.
She will be back.
Me.
Yes.
Yeah.
you.
I will be returning. Don't you worry.
Nice.
Yeah, I was gonna say you killed the purple worm in like one hit, so I mean it'd be nice if you do.
And I didn't even get to use any of my fancy stuff because y'all took care of them. So I was like, okay, I just stabbed it. Cool.
All right.
You were like, I made this crazy combat
I'm
build.
sorry, I had a
And then
good
just didn't get to use
idea.
it at all. No, it's totally fair.
I am mad about
That was a
that
great idea.
I was like, I had
Oh
all
my
of these
God.
things prepared. It was good to do the kind of trial on it though, because I actually realized I was counting a ton of things. I wasn't counting a ton of my like extra bonuses when I was attacking this time. Even with
Yeah.
my regular stuff, I was like, oh, okay, so now I know that I get like X times 10, blah, 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 and I've like written it out in a little thing.
All right,
Um,
we're raiding
very excited.
Dungeons and Dipshits with 2 people.
That's a good name.
I know.
That's
Good name.
Here we go.
As soon as you
3,
said
2,
find the mother,
one.
I knew what you were doing.
That's
already.
hilarious.
Oh yeah.
What a
I know
name.
what you're doing.
I think it's gonna be fun when